Denver Broncos and the Baltimore Ravens. This is one that is in my account and in my account multiple times. Ravens are 8.5-point home favorites over the Denver Broncos. 39.5 is your total. I was a little worried because we did have a DNP earlier in the week for Lamar Jackson, only for him to come back the next day and participate fully. So not worried in that. You can take the Ravens down from an 8.5-point home favorite to a 2.5-point home favorite against the lowest scoring team in the NFL against a defense. Adam, this is one that we were talking about, how just absolutely locked down it was. And here over the last month, there's been some cracks. It's not like it's bad. It's still a good defense, but it's not like this, hey, you cannot move the ball at all, completely shut down defense. And whether that's just motivation, we know the locker room hates Russell Wilson. We know you've gotten shouting matches in there and all the different things, stuff like that. Taking the Ravens down to 2.5 to me was the very first leg that I put in the account. It's in the round robin with a couple of other teams. I have it in just about every single fashion that I can get at here because, look, the Broncos just can't score points. And the Ravens defense getting a little bit healthier, playing a little bit better here over the last month of the season as well. You tell me they just got to win by a field goal. I think they win by a field goal.
I think under is probably my approach for this game. I don't trust the Baltimore Ravens nearly as much as I trusted the Baltimore Ravens earlier in the year. Something's wrong. I don't know exactly what it is, if it's just health. But, overall on the offensive side of the ball, the Ravens have not been the team that I expected them to be. Now, we saw a video of a Denver Broncos defensive lineman going up to one of the highest paid starting quarterbacks in the NFL, screaming in his face, and that quarterback responding by bopping his head like he had Sade in his ears. And that was one of the most disturbing scenes I've seen on NFL sideline. They can try to pass it off and say, oh, well, we're just frustrated. Well, we know why you're frustrated, and we know who you're frustrated at. And the fact that that player basically responded by, yeah, bro, I get it. Yeah, I'm good. Let's ride. Is disturbing. So, yeah, you want to play the Ravens teaser leg down? Play the Ravens teaser leg down. Any way you want to fade the Denver Broncos, fade the Denver Broncos. I'm fine with it. I'll choose mine as going under.
It's insane that this has become a team that I'm looking to absolutely fade with a defense like that. But again, over the last month, so guys, since week 9, like I said, not bad, but not good. If we're talking like EPA per play on the defensive side of the ball since week 9, they're 18th in the NFL, this defense. So it's like they were super, super, super elite for the first 2 months. And they're slow. And now they've had some injuries as well on the defensive side of the ball. And that's certainly something to keep in mind, right? But they're slowly kind of ticking down the deal here. And I don't know if that was just a small sample size aberration or if this is more of something we're going to see continue over the course of the rest of the season. But it is a team that is not quite as stout as we had originally thought, in my opinion. Steven, what are you looking at here?
If you guys remember the movie Draft Day, the Browns NFL draft movie with Kevin Costner, and he's getting on the phone and he's asking people, why didn't anybody go to his birthday party? Why didn't anybody go to the quarterback's birthday party? And we had a real life version of that this week with reports of half the team not going to Russell Wilson's birthday party. It was, we talked about headline of the week the past few weeks. That was the headline of the week. That was awesome. It's gotten so bad in Denver that we're having birthday party reports about the chemistry of this locker room. So yes, I am 100% interested in a Baltimore teaser leg here, down to -2. You could still get it at -2.5. To your point about the defense with Denver, 17th overall on the season. So you're talking about lately. I'll talk about on the season stopping the run. 17th in rush DEPA, outside the top 10 in success rate against the run, against one of the 2 best rush offenses in the NFL. So we could talk about the Ravens' offensive issues against better teams. And I think it might just be as simple as they don't have any good wide receivers. They only have Mark Andrews, their tight end, to throw to. I think that's probably the simplest answer to it. But this week, they should win this game by a field goal.
Since week 9, and DVOA, we know, is not the end-all, be-all. But since week 9, the Denver defense is 27th in DVOA.
I think they're just on the field too long, Matt. They're just playing way more plays than most every other defense because the offense can't move the ball.
Yeah, I love this teaser leg. Like I said, I have it in multiple different directions. 8.5 down to 2.5 for Lou. Like that one a ton.